hi from everyone at TheOneRing.net, Jason.
Hello. Hello.
How are you? It's good to see you again.
I'm good. I'm doing great. Had a great panel.
Oh, it was the panel was amazing.
Yeah, I'm happy. We're very nervous, but we're happy. So.
Why were you nervous today?
Just because we were showing so much footage, and it's always nerve-wracking when look. I'm just a producer. I'm not one of the stars of the show, so being on stage in front of people is not necessarily what I'm prepped for. So, but it was great, and Stephen is obviously the best host. So.
Yeah, I'm a little in love with Stephen Colbert.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
We all are, kind of. I mean, let's be real. Everyone but Brian, maybe.
Brian was hilarious.
He's not in love with anyone.
Well, he's from Dundee.
Yeah,
It's a tough upbringing.
Yeah, he's great. He was great to work with, but he was very much what you saw, which is funny.
So last time we talked, you were about to head to New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been back?
I've only been back for about 10 days. I was there for 6 weeks mixing the film with Hedgie and the people that have mixed all the Lord of the Rings films, and they are such brilliant artists. It was just a joy to watch everybody work. A lot of long days, a lot of arguments about very esoteric things like what something sounds like. But a wonderful, wonderful experience. Yeah, I think all told this year I spent about 3 months in New Zealand, so more than I ever thought I would.
Well, that's a nice place to spend some time.
I know, no complaints from me. But yeah, I just got back, so.
And how are you feeling about you? We just saw footage, as you said, this morning, which I thought was fabulous.
Oh, good.
Loved it.
Yeah.
How are you feeling as we get closer to the movie coming out?
I mean, we're really happy with the way the film came out. We're really happy with the fact that Peter loves it, and he was a very important part of our journey in terms of being a guiding light for the film. We really feel like we got done what we wanted to get done at the beginning, which is a relief because we really didn't know when we started this journey exactly how it would turn out. So I feel like it's a movie that will stand on its own, and I hope it's embraced by audiences, even though it's a different version of Lord of the Rings than anyone has seen before. And that's always a risk, and we'll see how many people want to take that risk with us. But hopefully the movie will embrace people who are on the fence, you know what I mean? We tried to do that. We tried to make it an open tent. So we'll see.
For you personally, would you say you're an anime fan first and foremost, a Tolkien fan, a Godzilla fan, or what's your fandom?
Okay, Tolkien is since I was 6 years old, since the Rankin Bass Hobbit film. Anime right around the same time, and Star Wars. Those are the three. I'm of a certain age, so it's anime, Star Wars, and Tolkien. And I would say they're almost equal. So for me, the idea of making a Tolkien anime was like I was grown in a lab to do it, And for me, the idea of coming full circle and making an animated Tolkien film when it was the Rankin Bass animated film that I became obsessed with that ended up getting me into Tolkien in the first place is just beautiful. I feel like I could retire tomorrow and be just happy because I never thought this opportunity would present itself. So yeah, I would say fandom-wise, still very firmly in the Tolkien fandom, but also those other two fandoms. So.
I watched the most recent Godzilla after you told me that it was arguably one of the best Godzilla movies.
It's pretty great. Was I wrong?
I loved it.
Yeah,
I thought it was amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and Shin Godzilla. Of course, Godzilla also. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. I'm more of like the old school nerd. I'm a 70s kid, so I grew up with a lot of those 70s things that people are nerds of. My daughter's more like the Harry Potter generation, I'm more of the Godzilla generation. So.
Well, I mean, I hate to admit that I'm a 70s kid as well, but I agree with you. But I love Harry Potter too, so I'm bridging all of this.
Too, yeah.
So you said you could retire happy, but we hope you won't retire happy. And last time we talked to you, were like, hey, it would be great to do more. Do you think there are more Middle-earth tales in your future?
Oh, I mean, we had such a great time working on this film. We've already talked about other stories we might want to adapt with Peter and everybody. If the film does well, I think anything's possible. We certainly would take this journey again, knowing as hard as it is and as much as it takes out of you, we would do it again because we had such fun. So yeah, I've already got some ideas. If called upon, we'll see.
That's very exciting. Well, I can't wait to get to see it. Can't wait for the fans to see it. And welcome to the One Ring fandom.
Thank you. I really hope everybody likes what we've done. We worked really, really hard.